There is more surface life and diversity than above in most ecosystems. As a result, there is a broad diversity of organisms globally, including all the way insect, worm, marine animal, and vegetable root, bacteria, cyanobacteria, algae, protozoa, fungi, and nematode. Soil is the soil that covers the surface of the earth because of weathering in situ of rock material or minerals supplied by water, wind, or ice. Soil is categorized by organic matter being added to mineral particles. This biological material might be dead or living. Dead organ will include dead plant roots, leaves, and other plant litter, dead animal, and organic debris in varied degradation level, ranging from very fresh, little affected material to the complex deteriorated compound called humus. Soil organisms have a significant role in plant health and water dynamics. Soil organisms contribute to nutrient cycling, nutrient retention, water infiltration, and water maintenance capability. The suppression of disease and degradation of pollutant. They also increase the soil biodiversity and soil structure. A variety of soil organisms may generate shelter and food by maintaining a high organic soil content. Soil biology provides around 75% of the available nitrogen in the plant and 65% of the accessible phosphorus in the soil. Like all animals, soil requires food and a happy environment. Suitable organic, high ventilation, moderate humidity, neutral pH, and low temperature all lead to increased microbial activity. Organic matter offer not only a healthy environment but also have chemical and physical soil characteristics. Moisture, pH, availability of nutrients, the biological community and the soil are stable or buffered. Organic matter also contribute to soil porosity since aerobic bacteria and oxygen necessary activities are most helpful. Therefore, we believe that soil is alive.
Soil is a mixture of mineral and organic particles that provide nutrients for plants and organisms. Soil microorganisms help decompose plants and living bacteria. Therefore, soil needs to be fed to stay alive. A live soil can die due to climate, topography, and lack of organism. Other than natural disaster, chemical application by human does kill soil. This over-applied chemical can disturb and jeopardize the soil ecosystem. As an example, lots of synthetic fertilizers suck out water from soil microbes and make it hard to hold nutrients. Dead soil are lack of nutrient. As an example, compact soil. This soil lack of water, air, and mineral. However, soil microorganisms cannot live without nutrient sources. Other points to prove that soil are living organisms is that it undergoes so many cycles to live. One of it is cation exchange capacity. The cation exchange happens when two parts of soil where stronger cation take over both sides. Cation exchange capacity helps in gaining potassium, calcium, magnesium in soil. Another proof is during the soil phases. Solid, liquid, and gases. In solid phase, rocks undergo weathering and made into mineral and organic matter. If the soil are processed from water and soluble organic matter, it known as liquid phase. Lastly, gaseous phase, where the soil undergo composition and have lack of oxygen. So, soil is alive since it keeps changing its phase according to the soil condition. Soil also have its horizons which contain different amount of organic matter, O, A, B, and C. Highest horizon has highest amount of nutrients. Each horizon, such as B, it is derived from transformation and addition process. Therefore, soil is alive. It needs nutrient and cycle to keep alive.
Next, is it soil is alive? I would say that soil is alive. This is because we know that the basic soil of a terrestrial ecosystem plays the role of soil as a place for plants to live. And it's proven that soil can store a lot of moisture and carbon. Moisture and carbon storage occur much more readily in healthy soils with high level of organic matter than in heavily tilled or degraded soil. Meanwhile, soil also can be as a earth energy. The soil carries an electrical current that can be measured, which is not a little known fact among the general public. The presence of nutrients and ions in the soil contributes to the soil conductivity. The higher the soil conductivity, the better the growing and living environment for plants and animals. We can see that soil accounts for a sizable portion of the carbon found in the planet's terrestrial ecosystem. For example, the total amount of carbon in terrestrial ecosystem is estimated to be around 3,170 gigatons, and almost 80% of the total is found in soil. This demonstrates that the soil is alive. By supplying carbon dioxide, soil is required for each microorganism to perform its function. With their presence, they can produce healthy and high-quality soil, and they can also produce carbon dioxide through the processes of photosynthesis, decomposition, and respiration.
Okay, now I want to explain about role of soil and soil management. Soil has its own role, that is, decomposition and predation are two important functions of soil organisms. Predatory soil cheater consumes sloppily and leave a lot of nutrient for plants to consume. This is one of reasons why predators like nematodes are beneficial to plant growth. Soil ecosystems in grassland are vital for decomposition and carbon cycle, nitrogen cycle, biological population control, and soil structure and preservation. The most significant organisms involved in breakdown and nitrogen cycle are bacteria and fungi. The most significant creatures in population control are nematodes and microfauna. To manage or optimize the soil with physical, biological, and chemical conditions. Physical management includes compaction and foot traffic soil. Soil compaction occurs when soil is exposed to excessive food and equipment traffic while the soil is wet and plastic. Soil compaction increases soil hardness, making it more difficult for plant roots to grow through the soil. Second aspect is foot traffic soil. Excessive wind and foot traffic can compact the surface soil, reducing macroporosity and impeding root growth. Okay, next, biological management include use organic matter and manage soil pH. Soil organic matter plays an important role in integrating many aspects of soil health. To maintain or increase soil organic matter levels, inputs of organic matter must meet or exceed the loss of organic matter due to decomposition. And then, soil pH, a measurement of the activity of hydrogen ions in soil solution, is a variable that drives many aspects of nutrient cycle and soil biology. A pH of 7 is considered neutral, below 7 is acidic, and above 7 is alkaline. Lastly, chemical management includes use nitrogen and phosphorus management. Nitrate nitrogen is susceptible to leaching loose because the negative charge of molecule is not held by cation exchange site of soil particles. Phosphorus is tightly bound to soil particles and does not easily diffuse through the soil.
Soil biodiversity and pest control. First, let's talk about biodiversity in soil. Number one, we got moles. Moles is a mammal family from Talpidae. It's beneficial to people by preying on harmful insect larvae. Second, we got earthworm, which it will eat fungi and improving soil structure and water infiltration in soil. Soil also can be the pest control because crop always threatened by soil-borne disease, but soil can limit the effect of the disease because soil biodiversity confers disease suppressiveness. Soil biodiversity and medicine. Soil has also been used as a source of commonly used antibiotic, for example actinomycin, neomycin, and streptomycin, especially at remote areas in attempt to find the most promising medicine for the future. So, how to reducing threats to soil biodiversity? First, we need to increase organic matter content by leaving crop residue in the field. Second, we need to reduce tillage by less ploughing. Third, we need to limit agrochemical by using non-chemical pests. Four, we need to prevent soil compaction such as repeated traffic and heavy machinery. And lastly, we need to minimize the risk of erosion by plant cover crops so the soil not constantly moving.
As a summary, soil is a living thing in the earth. It is gradually moving, changing, and developing constantly. It is the stomach of the earth, where it's devouring, processing, and cycling supplement and organic matters. Similar to human, soil also needs food, oxygen, and water to stay alive. Unfortunately, soil can die when the transient additions of ordinary agrarian practices such as the unnecessary ploughing and use compound, pesticide and compost, it will end the soil ecosystems. However, the most ideal approach to ensure the soils to stay alive is rationing and ensuring the soil in that the soil is important to us as it delivers 98.8% of food that consumed by humans.